Well, good morning at 6:46 on this Friday morning. I'm Nick Wilson.
I'm Avi Hannon.
And I'm Maggie Warren.
And a bit of a chilly Friday for football season.
Yeah, for sure. We'll continue to see some cooler conditions out there for our day today as well. We do anticipate those temperatures to rise into those mid 60s, which is well below that average high we typically see this day of 80, 75 is what we typically see by mid-September. So not even at mid-September levels, not even at early October levels. We're more towards those mid and late October level temperatures. Currently, we'll continue to see those temperatures be a bit cooler before we take a warmer turn into the next couple weeks of the month, looking at about a 50 to 60% chance of above normal temperatures from September 11th through the 15th, and then from the 13th through the 19th, looking at about a 40 to 50% chance. So good chance we do take that warmer turn in those temperatures. And I'll have a quick check your forecast coming up. Nick?
Well, for more than 35 years, the Siouxland Community Foundation has helped connect local donors with causes in need. And yesterday, the organization celebrated a new office location with an open house and ribbon cutting. Office tours were available after the ceremony. Foundation staff also had a chance to connect with community leaders. Each year, the foundation awards more than $3 million to charitable causes.
Our ability to distribute $3 million every year is because of the forethought of several people in our community over 30 years ago. So by putting the money and starting to grow those investments and those funds way back then, that is what has allowed us to have the opportunity to distribute the $3 million year over year now going forward today.
The foundation was also presented with artwork by local artist Jessica Hammond, who was commissioned to create a painting that represents both the foundation's mission and the community.
Meanwhile, a favorite local fundraiser benefiting our furry friends is making its return this weekend. The Siouxland Humane Society is hosting their Pets on Parade event at Riverside Park from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow. Parade participants have a chance to win some prizes, and it all helps with the care and keeping of the local shelter pet population. Plus, you can even meet some of the adoptable pets currently at the Humane Society. Even if you don't have a pet of your own, it's a fun event to stop by and check out.
Well, staying local, the Sioux City Fall Home Show is back for another year. The show is set to get started at noon today and run through Sunday. It's an opportunity for homeowners to explore some ideas and deals for various home improvement projects. This year's show will take place at the Sioux City Convention Center. Best part, admission is free.
And coming up later this month, the 7th annual Alley Art Festival is set to make its return to downtown Sioux City. This year's event will feature live music and 29 new murals by artists from as far away as Brooklyn, New York. The festival will be in the alleys between 4th, 6th, Pierce, and Nebraska streets. The director of Vanguard Arts tells us Alley Arts has not only become a fall favorite for Siouxlanders, but it also attracts folks from all over.
The last few years we've had artists out of Omaha and Sioux Falls and Des Moines and Cedar Rapids and kind of all over the area, and of course obviously a lot of them from Sioux City and the real surrounding area, Lamar's and other areas like that. But it's really cool to see it start to reach out literally across the country, that we're drawing some attention that far out.
The one-day event will take place a little over 2 weeks from now on Saturday, September 20th from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Adult admission is $5, while entry for kids ages 12 and under is free. The proceeds will go to support Vanguard Arts.
All right, now it's time we meet today's Stray of the Day.
Every day we share a pet picked up by Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue who's waiting to go home.
That's right, and this is Pumpkin, a 6 to 8 week old male short hair orange tabby kitten. He's found on the 1500 block of Jones Street, and the rescue says he's a tiny guy with a big voice and a lot to say. He loves to play and gets along well with just about everyone and everything. If you need a conversation partner to kick off pumpkin spice season with, then look no further. Pumpkin is available for adoption now.
And remember, if you've lost your pet you're looking to adopt, or you'd like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website. That's at SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com.
Well, how about that? A talkative cat.
He sure was talkative. He was here last
Yeah.
week. He had a lot, so he also had a lot of movement. He likes to roam around and have some fun.
He was a very active cat.
And these temperatures might not be the best conditions to be active. Maybe later on when it warms up.
Yeah, and if you're gonna have a pumpkin spice latte with him, you might want to make it a hot one instead of a cold one, an iced one. It is going to be rather chilly out there. We're starting off with a fairly decent morning for us on our Ho-Chunk Center camera. Plenty of that sunshine and clear skies out there as we see temperatures into those upper 40s and low 50s. 49 in Ida Grove and Sac City, 51 in Sioux City, 51 in West Point, and 47 up there in Sioux Falls. Meanwhile, 45 in Vermilion. Winds continuing to flow in from the north and northwest between about 10 and 15 miles an hour. A little calmer right now down there through Wayne and Tacoma out into Norfolk. So winds starting to ease up a bit. We will continue to stay a little breezy through our day today. Gusts as high as 25 miles an hour there in Estherville, 28-mile-an-hour gust in Sioux City, and 24 in Spencer. Again, we'll stay breezy as that cold front tracks off to our east there, and you can see that pushing off out closer to the Great Lakes and Midwest. We do continue to see clearer conditions, and that's where we'll stay with those clear conditions as we head through most of our stormcast. A couple stray sprinkles through the night tonight, and then clearing into our Saturday, looking excellent for our day Saturday and into Sunday. For today, 65 degrees, mostly sunny and cool. Those winds gusting as high as 30 miles an hour, but slowly easing up as we head through the daytime and into the night. And our Saturday and Sunday looking calmer, cool, and sunny. Looking at some showers by Monday and temperatures on the rise. Those mid and upper 70s and low 80s as we head into midweek next week. A little warmer into the upper 70s for gust weather next Thursday. Looking at some dry conditions at this point. More shower chances into next week, and the temperatures stay in those low 80s. So feeling like football weather this week, not so much for next week. Almost feeling like hockey weather as well there, Nick.
That sounds about right, Maggie. Now we turn to sports, where the Sioux City Muskies are back on the ice for the preseason. Anthony Mitchell has the highlights right here in your morning sports wrap.
Good morning, Siouxland. The USHL Western Conference shootout back in Sioux City for the second consecutive year as the Muskies began a 3-game and 3-day preseason stretch last night against the Fargo Force. Sioux City and the Force playing the first preseason game in the West and second in the entire league this season. Muskies lead 1-0 late in the first. Force in pursuit. Bjorn Bronis turns aside the shot. Minnesota State commit with 7 saves in the first period alone. 4.5 minutes left in the period. William Tomko on open ice said, "Let me get right past you there." Beats the goalie. Sioux City traded for him on draft day, showing the Siouxland crowd some skill. Muskies go up 2-0. Tomko taking it to another level with his second goal of the period, but the Force score 5 unanswered goals to take down Sioux City 6-3. Muskies resume Western Conference shootout play tonight at home against Des Moines. Morningside football enters week 2 with an opportunity to bounce back following its 38-34 loss to Benedictine in a battle between top 5 ranked teams in the NAIA, using that setback to hopefully learn more about themselves. The Mustangs outpaced the Ravens in many key stat categories, totaling 549 yards compared to 418 from the Ravens. Additionally, Morningside held possession of the ball for 12 minutes longer than the opponent, who scored the game-winning touchdown with 12 seconds remaining. But the deciding factor in this one, as you can see on the bottom of the screen here, turnovers. Morningside gave up the ball 3 times in the loss, providing the team with a chance to reflect and improve.
You know, coming out, starting the year the way we did, it was a good test. You know, we made plays. We made enough plays to win the game. We just made too many mistakes. So I think we learned we're as good as we can be. I mean, we just minimize the mistakes, and we'll be fine. We got a whole season to get better, and just got to take care of the ball better.
Morningside returns to action at Briarcliff on Saturday at 1 p.m. And that's your look at sports. Have a good day, Siouxland.
Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories.
What you need to know before you go. The Sergeant Bluff Luton School District is once again turning to the community, seeking support for a $37 million school bond. The money would create a new building for students in kindergarten through 2nd grade. The new primary building would be added to the elementary school, and the current K-2 facility would be torn down. According to school officials, the current building has been in operation since the 1950s, and it's in serious need of an upgrade.
Right now, the existing primary building needs new HVAC, new electrical, new lights, new ceilings, new bathrooms. There's one ADA compliant toilet in the entire building. The estimated cost to renovate the existing primary is $29 million. To build a new one is $37 million.
The school bond will come up for a vote on Election Day, November 4th. You can find more information on the story over on our website at siouxlandproud.com.
Meanwhile, residents living at Sioux City's Luma Heights apartments are expected to be out of the now red-tagged building by the end of today. City officials tagged the 19th Street building on Tuesday, citing various safety issues, including outdated fire systems and electrical work done without permits. The 12 remaining tenants were given 72 hours to vacate the building. Some have found a place to stay, while others are still looking. The on-site property manager told KCAU-9 she learned about the red tags the same time as the tenants.
I had one tenant who said that she understands it's not my fault that this happened. I didn't know nothing about it. The city should have fair warned me instead of sending all this paperwork to California. Why didn't you send it here? Why weren't you sending it to the building? That's my question.
The owner of the apartment complex, California-based Hilltop Flats LLC, has 6 months to either make repairs or sell the property. We reached out to the owner for comment, but haven't heard back yet.
And anyone who travels near the east end of the Gordon Drive Viaduct may wonder what all the equipment is for. It turns out the Iowa DOT is conducting an archaeological dig. 2 sites of interest were discovered in 2022 as part of the early planning efforts for the upcoming viaduct replacement project. The Iowa DOT says one site is the former location of a 1900s residence that may be connected to the old stockyards. The other site is a Native American habitation site from the late pre-contact period. The survey work began in July and is expected to finish by mid-October.
Well, it's certainly construction season, and with all the dry conditions that we've had, they're able to get a lot of work done.
Yeah, that's one of the upsides of drier weather, but we're going to continue to see that drier weather and nicer weather today. Cool conditions, 65 degrees for us. Wind's going to stay breezy up to 25 to 30 miles an hour with those gusts at times, but we do see those winds easing as we head into the evening and overnight hours. A little breezy though with those football games, temperatures falling into the low 40s, some upper 30s out there. Through our weekend, those overnight lows are going to be cool. The daytime temperature is going to be cool, and then 71 for Saturday, 53 into Monday morning, and then shower chances nearly daily next week, but we trade off for some warmer temperatures once again.
Yeah, there will be a nice warm up when it gets here.
Absolutely. I'm just looking forward to the nice, cool weekend.
Should be nice weather. Well, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your morning.